What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today I'm here with the video you guys voted for. It's time to go back to the first course I ever played around at, French Creek State Park Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. Like I said, for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, you guys voted for me to go back to French Creek, and I was really looking forward to it. I hadn't been there in over a decade, so when a day was available, I finally made the trip up. Unfortunately, that day, it was going to be over 100 degrees with a heat advisory, so game plan was leave my house at 8 o'clock. It's an hour and a half trip away, so get there by 9:30, finish my route hopefully by noon, get out of there before the real heat hits. But my GPS told me to take the Schuylkill Expressway instead of the PA Turnpike. Said it was 10 minutes faster, but if you live in the area, you know the Schuylkill Expressway is Satan's parking lot. It is the worst designed two-lane highway probably in the world. If there's roads on other planets, it's worse than those two. We're going to go solar system just to be conservative. Horrible road, and about 40 minutes into my drive, I am in park on the Schuylkill Expressway waiting for an accident to clear. That took me 30 minutes to get by, and then hit another accident after that, but that one only blocked one lane, so got by, but still my hour and a half trip was a 2.5 hour trip. So needless to say, when I finally got to French Creek, I was flustered. And you're going to see, I want to apologize for the audio in this video, guys. Game plan was to actually go with a mic and do the trick I saw like Casey White's doing. Put the microphone up on your hat. It's a little less cumbersome, or it doesn't mess with you as much as a lav mic running through your shirt. So I was gonna give that a shot, but when I got there was actually a family teeing off on hole one, and they very graciously let me play through. So I didn't want to sit there and mess around with my audio and stuff. So I just went for it. So apologies for the audio. Just during the round, you'll hear my my voice dips out a bit because I'm an idiot, and I turn away from the camera's microphone to grab a sports sack because my hand is sweaty this round. Grip is definitely an issue. But turn back to my bag or whatever and just don't talk to the microphone. So apologies for the audio dip out. I will be playing another casual round at some point. Really just to test out audio setups and see what works good for you guys, so you can get some good, clear, crisp on-course commentary from me during my rounds. So look forward to that. But without further ado, let's see how I do with my return to French Creek State Park Disc Golf Course. All right. Hole 1, 395 for the golds. First shot out of the car, I'm going to go nice and easy. Just mid-range. Alright, so I'm here in the left side rough, not bad though. Just want to beat that initial gap, get down here. This is a really tough starting hole for the golds, especially out of the car after a 2-hour drive. Yep. Get that little tap in birdie, or sorry, tap in par. Oh, the bugs are out already. Alright, so there's a family up there, some little ones. They let me play through on the first tee. That's why I was kind of quick there. Didn't give you a nice little intro, but finally back in Berks County, Elverson, Pennsylvania. It was a heck of a drive. A lot of accidents, unfortunately. Added like 30 minutes. So yeah, an hour and a half was a 2-hour drive, unfortunately. It's going to be a hot one. I tried to get out here early. So hole 2 is another par 3. 323. There's 2 lanes here. You have the express lane left. That's really how you get this one, or you just play the safe shot up the hill right here in the big gap, and then play the basket. I'm playing safe today because this is going to be a hot one. I do not want to tire myself out, trudging up and down that hill. So we're just going to go for a nice hyzer up the gap here. All right. Get up and down for that par. All right, I got to admit, I like the basket upgrade's definitely nice. I think these were 28s, or maybe Mach 5s. I can't remember what they used to be.
But yeah, these are nice Mach 7s. They got pinks for the short, yellows for the long, so they pop out real nice. All right, let's go with a nice easy tempo. Grip is already becoming an issue. It's so hot and humid. So I can go around without losing my grip bag either. That's kind of my bad habit. So we're gonna go tempo forehand. Oh, frog. Run that out just a little bit wide. Okay. I skipped my usual warm up just because I'm running late. So a cold forehand is usually not going to go too well. Let's see if the putting's there today. Nope. Didn't give it the gusto. A little better. Oh well. Ah well, eating a bogey on the second hole. Hole number 3 is 930 feet. Sorry, the cell signal out here is terrible. I'm assuming par 5. Yep, par 5. Just goes out here and then to the left with woods down the sides. Silver pin's kind of just around the corner at only 295 feet. The gold is a push. I remember this hole because my buddy Mark shanked a Monarch left and came out with 4 other Monarchs with no names on them, and just the entire group got a Monarch. And that would be my favorite disc for a while. I got 2 aces on it, and it's hanging on my walls. But, all right. For the sake of control, I'm just going to go with a trance, kind of just right up the gut, let it fade out, put me in the middle, hopefully not too much distance, but keep that control. Yep. That's how you do it. And so this section of the fairway runs away a little bit. Found myself, parking the short basket. Unfortunately, it's in the way of my shot now. As I mentioned, my buddy went down here, found a bunch of discs, and hooked this up. So paying it back. I'm gonna throw one down there. I have a Sloth Glitch from DFX, signed by Raven Newsom. Just tossing it over here in the rough. A little longer basket. So happy hunting to whoever goes long on the short basket. You should find something good. Because of the angle and how pinched I am, we're gonna play safe. So I'm gonna go with Photon, just on a nice Annie. Hopefully we'll work this corner. A little high, a little nose up. All right, I'm on the right side. Didn't commit on that one. Right. Forgot how rough this rough is. I've been looking for a while. Some high near on the edge and some green. All right. Should have a step out at least. So I'm gonna go rhythm with Annie. See if I can push that log. Up there, back here. Let's nose up. Left side rough. Army golf, right, left. Yeah, the teeth on this hole is just the drop off down here. Makes it hard to get a level shot back up on the fairway, and there's a lot of paths down here, so I know I'm not the only one who's been down here. I was down here 10 years ago probably. So I'm just playing for position right now, get me back in the fairway, hopefully get me up and down. So I'm gonna go nice, easy, flippy envy on highs, or get it to ride a bit to the left. Yep, back out. All right, guys, this is my par shot. But I can see the basket finally. It's a plus. I should just mid-range up this fairway. We're gonna go, no, just drift it to the right. Oh, keep drifting. Ooh, all right. usually a little more flippy. All right, long look for the bogey. And some fun footing. So again, man, shout out to the Dead Dogs, the club, for this course. This place is looking great. The tee pads are just, you know, nice and firm. They're fly pads, but they're like really nice and level. So you can see down here, like they got a drain running through, so you know water flows through this thing nicely off the fairway. Doesn't get up on the tee pad. Love it. Got red mulch down on the side. I love that. I'm not liking this one. Hole 4, 494 to the gold. Just says straight. It's a heck of a tunnel I'm going down the left-hand side here, so I'm guessing we're going to go uplink hyzer flip. Again, you're going to try and chop this in half. I'm guessing par 4. I should probably look at you. That is one thing I don't think pars are on the signs. Dead center. That's why the uplink's amazing. All right. See, I'm playing Tyler style golf here. Just play the short basket, then play the long one. Pretty clean lane, but there is a lot of stuff up top, so I feel like pushing a putter that low and hard would be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to step up to a mid-range, going to go with the Eclipse Reactor. Kind of aim down the right-hand side, let it hook back into the basket, hopefully give me a putt. Hook up. Yes, clean. That should play. All right, so the rock wall actually kicked me back into the middle, which is great. On the downside, these mosquitoes are pretty bad. I'm probably gonna lose like a pound just from all the blood they're drinking. There we go. Wanted to confirm on Udis that was in fact a par 4, so yay, first birdie. I honestly don't think I've ever birdied a hole in the gold positions here. We'll see if any memories come back to me as I'm playing. But I remember this hole, hole 5, 633. Turnover to the right basically all the way around. This hole destroyed us, even to like the last days we played here, so we'll see if things can get a little bit better. God, these bugs are horrible. I'm gonna go Flippy Fission Photon, just because I see a line that I think I can hit with this thing. A little bit early release, that bug's buzzing in my ears, but see how that plays. Every time I swing my hands, I'm getting a handful of mosquitoes as well. Left side's definitely the better miss. Going in right, you're just pinned. I do have a bit of a flexi line here. I'm just going to try and push up. I'm thinking like a Terra. Actually, let's go Volty. I don't want to go too hard left. I'm going to go with a bit of a force over on the Volt. Hopefully ride down the right a little bit, then come back to center. Again, just not going for big distance, more placement. Yep, right in the middle. All right. I'm gonna try for a big blast again. We'll see how it goes. Gonna go grab that inside gap on the right with something a little flippy. Hopefully coast to the right a little bit longer in the flight. Walk up is a little goofy though. Keep riding, baby. Keep riding. Ooh. All right. Good distance. Okay. Managed to scrape together a look for par. Yep. Let's see. see glow tape on these baskets. I want to know what madmen are playing glow out here with all these rocks and all these trees. Hole 6, 518 feet, par 4. So that means position is more important than distance. So you guys know my drill. Just cut this hole in half. I'm gonna say what this 518, so hell. 225 shots are good enough. And I'm always feeling a reactor, which gets me more than that. So instead of a driver, let's go for the nice fission reactor up the gut. Play for that position. I know this goes left, I just don't know how severe. Best disc ever made. Besides the envy. All right, just hit it with the Bushnell, about 235, a little uphill. I'm gonna try for that anode shot again. This thing doesn't want to drift a bit to the right. I want to get that going, so maybe start it over a little bit with Anheuser to help it. Little nose up so I didn't get the anti-drift, but played with a good mistake on the left. Man. Imagine how much fun I would have had back in the day if I would have played smart disc golf. See, walking down, or walking past the basket, looks like they have like a hidden, like advanced basket back here. That's kind of cool, so something to remember next time. I don't remember this guy from the first time I played. On to the next hole. Alright, so I completely missed the walk-off on the last hole. To get to hole 7, you actually go left of the basket. And then I went out to the parking lot, saw the basket for 7, walked around, walked back down the hole. So note to feed yourself. Hole 7's a 234 foot. Par 3 is right there staring at you. Then I'm going to go with the Electron Envy for a bit of a hyzer flip. Straight at it, and also for the Electron Grip, because dang it is humid out. Aim at that tree in the middle, hopefully break right of it. I turned that over. Black ace on purple or on silver? Alright, off to the right. Round update, the mosquitoes have flown up my pant leg and bit me on my thigh. Not a good time. I also remember this hole is a patch of rocks here off to the left that I just flew over. I landed my disc there. First time I was here, I remember I slipped and busted my knee hard on a rock. So yeah, let's not relive that memory. Got a long look for par here. Oh, sorry, long look for birdie. Oh, he had a good run. Oop. Sorry, swatting bugs, guys. They're like hydras. For every one I kill, 2 more take its place. Hole 8, 413, goes down this chute and to the left. I like the sign, if you see it off to the left there, it's in shadow though. It says Walk of Fame is to the left, the Walk of Shame is down the middle. Obviously, if you hit something, you're taking the Walk of Shame. So, if we accept that this is 213, or 413, it should only take me halfway to get there. So we're gonna go with a nice pyro, I'm feeling. Just hit it flat down this gap, hopefully fade left up the chute. Feel that brace, feel that pop. Yep. Alright, didn't see the finish, but I think I'm going in the right direction. Taking the Walk of Shame just so you guys can see how tight this gap is. But also, again, another good memory. I think this is the first time I ever had like a good drive. I threw a DX Archangel and just laced this. And there were many groats in my card base because, you know, friends are very supportive of you when you do good things. And I'm pretty sure I only managed to park like the silver basket. And it actually put me out of position. But like all my friends took like 3 throws to get to where I was on the drive. So it was a good gloat fest. So yeah, good memories. All right, it was a good job, good call on the pyro. Just wish I would have hydrated just a little more. I'm a little bit tight on this turn, but this should be a pretty stock forehand with an entropy for me. Take advantage of the lie, best 50 gears. I get a little movement back to the left. That should be putting. Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't see a skip on this thing. It's usually a skippy entropy, so I think I hit this rock, unfortunately. It just stopped me in my tracks and left me this little bit of a tester. There we go. 30. Hole 9. 373-foot par 3. Goes down into the right. I believe the silver basket's kind of at that rock wall on the left, and you got to keep pushing forward into the right on this one. So, don't think I got enough in me to run this gap and get to the basket. So we're playing it smart. I'm going to distance to the driver, distance driver. I'm going to go fairway. I'm going to work the rhythm a bit. I just want to try and get more shots in with it. Just make sure I stay familiar. I haven't thrown it much lately, so I want to make sure I don't forget how to throw it. Because this thing is money when you know how to hit the lines. A little bit of early release. Thinking about the short basket. I hope the background audio isn't just buzzing up all over the dang video. But, yep, managed to basically give myself a putt on the short basket. And I have a line to the long, so a little turnover, anode shot. Should do the job. Go in. Oh! Almost dialed it up. Another note about French Creek. Definitely make sure you have sandpaper on the ready. These rocks will chew up your disc. Alright. 9 holes down. Loving the trip down memory lane so far, but dang it, it's hot and buggy. So back to Shay.
And that'll wrap up the front 9 of my return to French Creek State Park Disc Golf Course. Having a good time despite the conditions. The heat and humidity were really oppressive, you could tell. And the bugs were ungodly, but still a lot of fun to step up to these tees and remember throwing, archangels and wraiths, and now I'm throwing putters and mids. Just, it's cool to see how my game has progressed over the years. Like I said, I don't think I ever got a birdie at French Creek, and now I got 3 on the front 9, unfortunately 2 bogeys too, but still, going into the back 9 -1 feels good. So be sure to check out that back 9 video. I'm cutting it together now. I'll have it out as soon as possible for you guys to enjoy. Not only for the enjoyment, but also I'm giving away 2 discs because I haven't done a giveaway in a while. So first off, I'm giving away an Eclipse Insanity, and this is the overstable run, boys. So I know a lot of forehand players hunt these discs just because of that extra beefiness. These are great for just ripping on and getting great flights. They forehand players love it for both regular and glow. So you could win one of these at the end of the back 9 video. And I'm also giving away, unfortunately, I played a league round yesterday, and I had such an epic blow up at the end. The last 3 holes, I had a double bogey, triple bogey, and a bogey. And on that triple bogey, I ended up losing a rhythm that I just had beaten in so perfectly. It really hurts to lose. I have backups, but still, it's sad to see a good disc go bye-bye. So in honor of my lost rhythm, I'm giving away another rhythm. Mine was a circuit run. This is one of the stock runs, so a little more stable, but still just a great 7-speed. A lot of bang for your buck, honestly. If you just throw it smooth, you get a lot of distance out of these things. I don't know what MVP snuck into the rim on this thing, but these things bomb. So those 2 discs could be yours at the end of the back 9 video, so just stay tuned to see what you got to do to win them. But with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you guys again for all the support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.